Oh, hello there. And welcome to my stream. What's up, Shackle? Not many other games I could play that would be scarier than me playing this game, huh? Pardon me. I don't understand what a lot of these things mean. Anvil, cooking range. Could wash your mouth. What? It's not like I said a swore word or anything. Look, I need to turn this ore into something. You know what? I can put it away. This is a bank. Look, I just made the terrible mistake of turning the game on for like a second. Alright. Deposit 1 tin ore. I will deposit them all. Now you live here. What's up, Sai? Now I live here. This is all there is. This is everything. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Sai. I didn't thank you for that before. I should probably turn on the sounds for things. I want to try and go fishing. That's my goal today. And here this thing says fishing spot. So that's what we finna try and do. Let us use our run powers. Shit, there's a chocolate bar. Oh, okay, it's not there anymore, maybe. Or else I was gonna have to run in that house and get a chocolate bar. Is someone hurting someone else? Over here, is that a fishing spot? Lure rod fishing spot. Wait. What? Okay. Can I not though? Like if I click that, will my dude use my thing? Will it just be like, no, you can't do this? Level 20 fish to get these fish? Hmm. Look, I was doing I was doing a little bit of looking up on where to fish. Karamja, or get the fuck out. I don't know what language you're speaking. I also don't know what that means. Does this mean this is level 15 or is it level minus 15 of mine? These guys are level 5, so they're easy to kill. That unicorn level 15, so that unicorn's like, hey, fuck you. I played it a little bit, but I've barely played it. I really don't know what I'm doing for like 90% of the stuff that I've done. Obviously, this needs a fishing thing. I just got a net. Where do I net? M does not open a map. That's a fishing spot? Huh? And that's like down over here. I wish I could click on the fucking map and go to, oh, it's an island. You go for high level fishing. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, that way it might have looked familiar because when Mossa le homeless. Why this a X? Who did that? Ah, there it is. I was like, maybe that is familiar. Oh, I see. My goodness, and you know. All right, so my assumption is that these are fishing spots over here. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to be doing my fishing. I remember at some point I did do some fishing, and I was brought somewhere for it. Watch so many movies when grinding. And here I am just sharing the experience. Sharing the experience. Members only. Wow. This game is fucking pay to win. Agility shortcut. So do I... Oh wait, this got some woods around it. Maybe, is that where I went? Or maybe absolutely not. No, probably not. I mean, I could probably just go. I'm probably just gonna have to go home. What's up with these flowers? What are you doing, Circuit Breaker? Sir Breaker of Kits? Yeah, it would make sense. I feel like that there's probably a lot of background grinding that could be done while playing it. Here would. No. Do I just follow the river? There's like no other fishing spots until we get all the way back down to wherever the fuck I was. Which is alright. I gotta melt some shit or whatever. Huh? Ah, you can use that. So one thing that drives me crazy. Okay, so I was like, I want to tan my leather. Right? Because I was getting these cow hides. And the internet said there's supposed to be a dude in here, but there isn't. Maybe it's in New Britain. Lampy talking to goddamn chat. Oh, okay. You just sent me a new link for a thing. Never mind. I was like, Lampy, why are you messaging me personally? I know you're here. 13 slides to write for an art test. Don't make me boot up this cursed game again. Close your eyes, Shackle. Close your eyes. What are some of my favorite games of all time? Final Fantasy VI. Stop being rude. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. Like, flat out. Like, 100%. Is this where I wanted to go? I tried to fight one of these wizards and they fucked me up. Final Fantasy VI. Easily my favorite game of all time. Look, man, we have to... Oh, I can't run anymore. Well, how was the upcoming old game named that allowed you to make goblins too? Wait, I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it a game I played? Did I do it recently? What? You can... I have to pay to jump over the fence? Never finished it? It gets absolutely ridiculous. That game taught me about war crimes. So actually, so Magic the Gathering has recently announced that they are going to be making... they're going to be doing a Final Fantasy crossover, right? And they showed some of the art for, you know, some of the cards that they're going to be doing. And the first thing that they show, Agility's members, brutal. The first thing they showed was the main bad guy in that game, Kefka, performing an act that affected me as a child. Which he was like just committing a war crime, legit committing a war crime. And what ensued after this was actually pretty brutal. You think maybe I fish in these ones? Correct. The poisoning of the well. That was the first picture they showed, and it was so gorgeous. The art was so good. That shit affected me. See, it's a rod fishing spot. What the fuck? Also, what the fuck is this spider doing here? What are you doing here, spider? Fuck off! So I'm actually in the middle of watching One Piece at the moment. I just got to episode 300, almost like legit, last night. I'm like on 300 or 301. But then my brain was like, hey, wait a minute. Don't these animes usually have movies that kind of pop up in between some of these things that's going on? And I made the mistake of looking that up. And now I realize that I have missed some movies. So now I gotta get back and I gotta see some movies. Hey, shit, my defense level rose did. That's good. So yeah, that's my next thing, is to kind of catch up on some of the movies that I've missed. Catch up on those movies and then continue going on or whatever. Yeah, I figured the movies essentially are kind of like some middle stuff or whatever. One Piece Red is pretty good, I've heard. The shit that's gonna be informative, please. You showed it to me and it's like that old school, and I was like, this disgusting, and then you were like, you'd be able to make a goblin, and I was like, I don't care, it looks like shit. And you were like, you look like shit, and you called me a cunt. I did not do that. Why do you always say that I've done these terrible things to you? And then you called me a cunt. They're mostly non-canon. Yeah, I figure they're probably filler, but I'm a little OCD when it comes to doing it all together. The stuff that I'm doing right now has to do with the Enies lobby, and that shit is brutal. Game where I was like, you could make a goblin. Make a goblin. I mean, because there's a few things you can make a goblin. You could be a goblin in World of Warcraft, but I'm sure you know that very well. That arc is so good. It's got me emotional for sure. Now I'm trying to remember that game. You said it looked like shit, but like what era was it in? Can you remember? Like what system? Is it a PC thing? Is it something that must be emulated? Barfy Bill!
Hey, yo, what's up for Barfy Bill? We make a mess of things, I tell you what.
It's like upcoming and you were into it because it's supposed to play like an old game. It just looks and plays old school, and that's why I was interested in it. We might have to control F in the chat. Or was it something I was saying out loud? Did I link it to you, do you think? Enies Lobby sets the bar, and the series just keeps getting way bigger. Yeah. Because that, you know, the typical thing, which is too bad in some other stuff, it was something we talked private about. Look. You can be... Are you sure I didn't show you any pictures? Maybe I ought to pull up the wish list, the old wish list, and take a look at that. Is it like an MMO-esque game? Or is it a single player game, do you know? Do you think? It's an MMOS game. Okay. Wait, it wasn't EverQuest, was it? No, because I don't think you could be... Search for the word goblin. That might be a tough one, but it might do the trick. A lot of times me saying my poor little goblin, you saying goblin. There's little guardsmen. Just different. Goblin waifu. No, that doesn't seem really be bringing much. Did you just delete something? Did you just delete something right now from something if I goblin? Is that my precious Gob Gob of speaking of goblins? Hello, Gob Gob BB. I think I literally just saw you delete something off the line, off the timeline. Literally just disappeared. You trying to hide evidence? I didn't delete anything. That's what a deleter would say. Dear diary. Today makes the 12th year of my life with the goblins. My little gobby baby has the sweetest smile. Maybe it's down here. Maybe this. Wait, but no, that's in Al Qaeda. Wait, what's this? Al Qarid. It's pretty close. Do I just jump over? Do I just jump over to? Oh, what if it's here? Next to the jail. Next to the Drainer village. Next to the drain. Alright, so we need to go that way. Alright, hold up. Let's look. What if I just click the button in this direction? Hello, my goblin friends. I'm just fucking hanging out with them. Okay, so I started Baldur's Gate 3. Be careful with those words around Shackle, by the way. Shackle has a Baldur's Gate addiction of sort. I mean, addiction's very light. Also, did you know that Baldur's Gate 3 is or soon going to be available for use with for use with crowd control? Crowd control is the thingamabobber that you can use for doing cool stuff, and then your stream can fuck you up and hate you all the time, but they have to pay money in order to do it. So please do that. Thank you for your time. You thinking these guys gonna kill me? I don't understand. Does that mean Gobble? This is level -2. Does that mean it's just level 2? Maybe if I look up looks like shit, but that's every conversation we ever had. That's what you had to see. You're like, don't be rude. You're the mean one. You're the one that's so mean. Someone broke that house. And my defense level just rose up. How very defensive of me. Yeah, I'll take that room. Let me get that. Let's hand this over. But yes, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be available crowd control soon, so please prepare to enjoy the shit out of that. You know what? I think this is the place. I think this is the fishing spot. And everybody gonna be like, oh shit. So there. Straight this way. Come on. Oh man, someone's setting some fucking fires over here. Oh, what? Are these spider webs? Is this bank being festive? Yeah, this is definitely it. This looks right. I'm having flashbacks of when I was brought here. There's some bad guys that spawn here, and we were being protected from them. Is that the bad guy? Yes, the dark wizard. Yeah, here we go, yeah! Okay, I remember. Wow. Thanks, Gamer Brain. Who are you again? Oh, every time. Here we go. We fishing, boys. We catching some motherfucking shrimps. Waiting for it to get crossplay. Oh, legit. All right, here's the rest of the stream right here, you guys. Please enjoy all the fishing. How far did I get in it? Not too far. I only played it once for a handful of hours. And I'm laughing now because I'm remembering literally where I... Yeah, exactly where I left off. Was, was the windmill. And I laughed so hard. I'm like, you know, like, sure, we do all sorts of things to gnomes or whatever. It shouldn't be funny anymore. But it is. But it is. So the first time I launched him and then I laughed really hard and it was... I did... Okay, no, look, my save is right there. That's literally where I'm standing right now. That's like where my character is standing at this moment still. You did that by mistake the first time? So I actually read the things and I did not do it at first by mistake. I actually figured out the things and I did it, but then I was like, wait a minute, what would it be like if I did do it? And I went back and I did it and I laughed so goddamn hard. So goddamn hard. And I did it like 2 more times, I think. I'm trying not to laugh as hard. It's like, just kind of for a moment here, it's like technically not as funny. What's a Taskmaster? Well, whatever. But for some reason I was tired. Yeah. For some reason I kept on fucking doing it. Every time I did it, it was still just as goddamn funny. So yeah, that's that, I guess. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, is it because it fucking moved on me? That's probably to prevent modifications for people. Look at these graphics! Next level innovation! Technology at its finest! The future of gaming! Now! Jesus, it was so fucking funny. I can't believe that I remembered my way back here. Oh shit, man, they ain't got no head! Hot! You think I can kill this dark wizard? Okay, yeah, I didn't answer it. Anybody answered a question when I was stupid? The fucking I did. Is it so like if I hover over him and it says level 7, it says level -7. I'm assuming that means that wizard is indeed level 7 wizard, right? If my memory comes back of what game I'm talking about, please inform me. I absolutely will. It's gonna be driving me a little crazy now for a while. How pixelated was it? Was it PlayStation looking? Hold up, let's see here. We can pop around Steam, and it's gonna be an MMO, right? So let's go to the store. Peggy 16. Peggy, your mom. I will too. Anyway, the store. It was better than RuneScape for sure. But it was RuneScape like. It wasn't made. It wasn't the one that was made by the same. But no, because that one I don't know if there's even goblins. So on November 5th, the original creators of RuneScape are going to be coming out with a new game that is going to be similar to RuneScape, but it's going to be similar now. Oh shit! My pitching is level 5. You can now try fishing for sardines. Members can now try fishing for kawambwani. Kawambwani. Here, let's see if I fuck this dude up. Hey! Pay the sword! Oh, wait. He's sparkling at me. He fucking threw a ghost at me. He's throwing ghosts and purple ninja stars. They ain't affected me. I ain't scared. Have at me! Wait, what just got good? My health? Oh, shit. I'm so strong. Wait, I don't want that robe. I can bury these boys. And you know what? I don't need this fucking rune right now either. I got a bunch of them. But I tell you what I do need. Like just one. Oh shit, you need to be 30? Hey, that's not me exploding. That's a willow tree too. Look, is there any tree I can just hurt a little? There we go. This tree is named Tree. You know what? I'm just gonna cook. Isn't there a thing that comes up where it's like how many you want to cook? I would be like this. All. Cook 'em. Wait, can I not stack these things? Your cooking level is now 12. Good job, Mr. Darkness.
I'll get back to cooking, you slave.
Horizon's Empire of Vistaria? It doesn't sound familiar. It's a game that isn't out yet. No, no. Wait, Sakura MMO? Is this some... Wait, is this called MMO? Is this just some fucking hentai MMOs in here? Do we just go in here and be all hentai? There's a lot of games like that. I mean, Starship Traders. Like Star Trader? 8-bit MMO. It's not the ARCs. Game Maker Strategy. Pixel Worlds. Look, we'll get back to this in a second. Daddy's gotta go fish some shit up. Can I become the waifu of my dreams? No. You're only allowed to become the waifu of my dreams. It's not Arch MMO, right? No. You could be a goblin. You still fishing, bro? Cool. Is it Wizard 101? No, it's not. It's not. All right, here. Let's try and take to the Google. I'm in. Let me see. Hey, Fishing 420 hype. What up? Upcoming MMOs. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Shit, the water doesn't move on me. It's not Ashes of Creation, is it? No. Maybe we gotta add that 2024.
Who said that?
Oh, it's this goddamn dwarf. Hey, what you do? Give me a fucking beer? Shut up.
I knew it were you, matey. Here, have some of the good stuff.
Okay, just get a fucking beer and a kebab? Hell yeah, dude. I'll save that kebab. I'll eat that beer right now. Drink beer. Drop glass. Fish like a fucking bop. Goblin Hustler 64? Goblin Hustler 60. Okay, we'll get back to this. Top 10 upcoming MMOs. Soul Frame. No. Monsters and Memories. No. Brighter Shores is the one that I was just talking about. That is made by the RuneScape people. So that's Brighter Shores. We gotta remember that. That's coming on the 5th. No. Was it Archage Chronicles? I don't think it was Ashes of Creation. It wasn't Star Reach. It wasn't Aeon 2. Fuck New World. Fuck Tronin Burberry. Yep, I don't know. I'm in Chicago. Good old Chicago, the great nation here in the Midwest, United States of something or whatever. It was very old looking. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a tough one. Maybe you should have cared a little bit more about what I was talking about. This wouldn't be a problem. But maybe I also should have cared of what I was talking about because I legit cannot remember. Cannot remember. Yo, no say. Oh, shit, man, they did turn this place into fucking into a happy place. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Can't you see? Sometimes your rhymes just hypnotize me. Why can't I stack these shrimps? All right. Okay, I think I see what's probably gonna be going on, right? Hey, who the fuck are you? Hey, who turned out the lights? Look, I'm gonna get one more shrimpy shrimp, right? Look, the only reason why I wanted this because I was doing some fighting, right? And I was getting my ass kicked. Oh shit, they even got me up to level 6 or some shit. Alright, we'll hang out here and we'll fucking teach these lizards a lesson. These gosh darn lizards. You can't stack shrimps because their shape is too bizarre. It is pretty bizarre. It is pretty strange. Don't worry, I'll find ways to hit you better. What was that level? I think I'm leveling up my defense about now. Ugh. Will I take a fire rune? I might as well. I really want to main as a wizard. Nom nom. Hold up, let me do a little dance first before I get to this asshole.
Yeah, what's up? Let's fight, bitch!
Oh, I see he was lowering my strength. 14 out of 15 my attack. Make sure that your account is secure. I'm Town Crier, the chicken liar. That's right, motherfucker. Let me get that Chaos rune. Oh, great. Now I'm gonna eat more of these. It's just gonna leave me less room for some shit. Know what I mean? If you wanted to pick that up again, would you be interested in having company your campaign? No, thank you. No. I'm very much a single player-ish person when it comes to a lot of stuff like that. I'm very, very sensitive to spoilers and missing experiences. And I get very worried about that. If somebody runs off and triggers something that happens in an area and I'm not there, then I'm going to like have a meltdown. You know what I mean? Come on, light this bitch up already. And then cook all the shrimpies. But thank you for the offer. Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely a masterpiece. I blitzed through the first two as well to get to the third one, and then I barely touched it. You'd be good to play with me because I would just follow you around because I have no idea about the game. Maybe so. My sweet little zombie. You do want to really play it though. It may feel like the save file is soiled at that point. Yeah. I'm very sensitive about that. I'm kind of a child about that. So essentially, in rejecting others, it's kind of protect others from myself as well. I can't cause Danny has it, but I could never play with him. That's the sad story. Now we'll eat all the shrimp. Give them all. My eating skill is get very good. I wish that there was just an ability to like quick drop this shit. This is why this is self-harm, cause like there's no reason for me to be doing. There's so many inconvenient things in this game. All them fires, yeah. It's people practicing their fire lighting skill. There's the skill with which what? You light some fire.
Get cut, bitch!
I always play like a naive assistant or something, yeah. We get into the role play of the characters over here. Oh, is that me defensively getting better?
Bury the bones. Bury the bones over there, Harry.
Okay, let's test the healing of this. Eat this. What happens? 19. Oh, you just get it right then and there. Okay, so it's like fucking having a pot real quick. Chugging a pot. Hugging a pot. Are you on the pot? Let's try and get cut. Let's get cut. I'm practicing my block ability, defensive slash defense XP. Strength attack shared. Wait, what's shared mean? Nah, I need to really work on my defensive XP. I did a lot of the other shit, and it didn't work out. I came to the game today and my defense was really, really low. There was some shit that was fucking me up. Kill a real player! I'm not on that level yet. I'm not on that level of drop. Wait, I could just use the lizard pet? Oh, cool. Let me auto. Oh! Ooh. Some coins. I put on my wizard robe and hat. Why not? I actually just have no idea why not. I This is literally like my second time. What? This is literally my second time, like, deciding to play this on stream and really like playing it in any sort of almost serious capacity. I just my knowledge on this game is extremely minimal. Kill that headless miniskirt person! No, they're precious. I love them. They got skeleton sock feet. And no head. Look, I guess I will keep the bones and shit up there. You know, I could have sworn that these wizards were like attacking me originally when I was here. I did come here at a bit of a low level originally. I watched a documentary about a specific player on RuneScape recently. Interesting how people can go down in history for some of the weird shit that they did in the video game, right? Especially in the world of MMOs. I've gotten EverQuest taken down before. That was fun. Alright, look, in killing these guys, I'm making the horrible mistake of accidentally filling my inventory with a bunch of the stuff that I did not want to fill it with. But there's a bank right here. Oh. You dead, bitch. I do need them body runes. Can't you just drop stuff? Yeah. But the reason why I'm not dropping this stuff is because I actually use it, these runes. Nom nom nom. I don't know why I'm trying to like seriously max out everything that I'm doing. I should just really... It's one of those things, that's where it's kind of a problem with the things that happen with my brain. Oh, the blacksmith. I read a thing about her. I read an entire documentary having to do with this. Like, she was who you had to go to because she did everything in there. But there was like some fucking scandalous shit it even went on to with that, I guess. Like, shit got wild. There's like an actual documentary on it too. That is so funny. Yeah, she fucking cornered the market. And then she had fucking little cronies running around getting all the ore that she could for her. Bad. That's pretty cool though. Very interesting on how that works sometimes. Maybe that's what I should concentrate on other things. Since then, a lot of people usually have like concentrated a lot on like focusing on some of them things. You know, I'm actually leveling up just now. Her name was Flower, like a flower. Oh, Blue Rose. It was Blue Rose. And the reason why I know and I remembered is because when I was reading about her and I saw that her name was Blue Rose. Blue Rose I believe is a reference to something that Shackle knows 100% exactly about what we're talking about. Twin Peaks. It's a reference to Twin Peaks. And if it's not, fuck her. Yeah, exactly. Shackle knows. If it's not a reference to that, if you just thought it would be funny to do that, then no. So yeah, that's why I never forget it. I mean, well, now that you reminded me that it was of a rose, then I just had some flashbacks. Now it looks like I'm attacking the poor headless girl. What really was happening is that there's a wizard on her area, the area where she is. At least I fucking hope so. Oh, there he is. Wait, no, that's a different guy. I never watched a new episode of Twin Peaks, but my friends, he worked on it, I think. Oh, worked on it. Oh, fucking boss. I watched the, what's it called? Well, I forgot what it was called because you have Firewalk with Me. And then you have like the later episodes that had come out. They're great, actually. Are you working TV? Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, The Return. Yeah, that's right. It's absolutely worth it, Sai. I highly suggest taking that time and going through it. It's absolutely fantastic. So much scarier. Dude, like, I think even just the first episode coming back was pretty fucking terrifying. Oh, it was so good. It's so good. Do it. Watch it. Watch it for me. Think of your friends. Oh my goodness. I was very pleased with it. It took me way too long to decide to watch it too. I shouldn't have held out on it as long as I did. No, I came here to fish. And what are we doing? We fucking murdering wizards. Everything's been terrible. Oh yeah. Work's super scarce right now. That's why I started streaming. Oh, legit. Ugh. Yeah, I feel you on that. And it's rightfully so too, right? Like, you know, as much as the strikes suck, like they're a reason that they're happening. The strikes are the language of the people, of the people's discontent. Here, let me get in here and drop you a little follow there. Did I follow you already? Oh. There we go. I fix. My defense is now level 15. You are most welcome. Is your name essentially a reference to the psychedelic? To the drug in mushrooms? Or is it supposed to be like Cyber Bill William? I game with one hand and because exit. Oh, that sucks. It is fucking boss. I haven't done shrooms in a long time, but I've been thinking about it a lot more lately. But maybe I ought to take it easy. I did just lose a job, so I need to. We gotta make some choices. I did finally apply for unemployment though, and put my stupid resume up on the stupid thing, as one is wont to do. Actually, I didn't even want to do the resume thing. I just want them to give me money, right? Like, you know, everybody does. Trying to be smart with the money? Oh, for sure. Oh, it's gotta be fucking tough. I remember you telling me about the accident, but I kind of can't remember. I definitely do greatly fear for the health of my hands. Okay, so I say that, but I still do stupid shit. But you know what I mean, I'm sure. Like, every single time something goes on in my hands, I'm like, I've got to be careful, man. These things are the things that, like, having all 10 of my fingers functioning properly are the things that are so important for gaming and typing, my two favorite things. Tubes and DMT are very close to my heart, though. Legit. Stretch them. You're like, love your hands and do not let them go. See, there we go. We've done... See, this is working out. Relax that shit. You really need right ring finger? Yeah, that's the one that generally hits enter or types colon and semicolon. Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you don't, then you were typing incorrectly or injured. Could do without a pinky? I disagree. No, I could not. Nope. That pinky helps hold the controller up, man. What are we gonna do? These days, most people get toys from Bad Dragon to type their colon. Pinky is sprint stop in Heretic. Oh, that sounds great. Pardon me. This seems like a pretty good place for me to live right now to level up a lot of this stuff that I want. We gonna work on your reading skill? Wait, what do you mean you're gonna work on my reading skill? Bitch, you didn't put a fucking comma in there. How am I supposed to know? Pinky is sprint. Stop it, Heretic. That is a sentence that's completely run on. This is your problem. We gotta work on your typing skill. You didn't capitalize shit. You didn't put a period. You wanna know what helps put a period down? That little pinky right there. That's where the period lives. You wanna know what helps capitalize letters like W? Holding right shift with your pinky and then hitting that W. That www.learnhowtotype.com. Nami? My precious cough just went live, but she playing Silent Hill 2 and I miss her. Okay, yeah, that person did all that fine. My fishing is now level 7. Congratulations, great adventurer. You've done nothing and everything all at once. Another game you ain't finishing. What, this one? This one? Don't you worry. Soon we'll be back in full effect. Look, a homie made some fucking fires for me and I appreciate it. You too, right? We gonna make all these fish? Oh no, he's just walking off. Yeah, I know. It's the Hill of Silence thing.
He was a tortured soul, so outrageous the toll. You could lose all you had. You refused to give in to the town that takes all.
I should do a video of me singing that for Halloween. Oh shit, man, no, don't go Wayfire. I need to use just one more piece of fire. Let me get at this right quick. All right, thanks. We good. All right. I feel like this is a pretty play. All right, here's another thing I really wish this game had. Where's my auto sort? Where it at?
No.
Does this tell me which things that I can get with what? Oh, it's like you can get these types of shrimps with this. You can get these types of fish with the rod. With Rod Nee Dangerfield.
Arr, give me your bones, Wizard of Darkness.
Don't you go over there. I've a bone to pick with you. Or maybe I'm going to pick your bones. Arr, 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 arr. Man, this dude make me one less sword fighter. I'll take your coins and your gold. Shit, man. Maybe I should be changing over to another MMO. But this MMO allows me to sit here and chit chat with you homies and actually pay attention to the chat, right? Because when I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, it gets a little hard to read chat. Ooh. The rune of nature. Are there oak trees over here? Oh, there is. This dude getting really good at their fiery putty downy thingies. I need a food that stacks, bruh. What in the heck is this Polygon mess? Where's the Animal Crossing people? They make us sound similar when I give them the chop chop. I do like this, right? Listen. That's a single Animal Crossing talk sound. But really they just go because I cut them. Wait, what? Hey. What the fuck is this? Prune entlings? Short back and sides! What does this mean? What's happening here? Do I kill you? Do we... Are you dangerous? Which entling would you like to prune? Top! Oh, short back and sides. Back. Sides. Back. Sides. What? I don't... A leafy mullet? Hold up, I gotta think. My cut is perfect, leave me alone. Oh wait, no, it's pruned. Perfect, thanks. I was giving 4 entling haircuts. What? I don't, where are they, okay. No, it's okay. Let's just get back to murdering. That was funny. That was funny. This is Natty, by the way. I assumed it might have been you because you were like, where's the Animal Crossing people? No, I have not. I have not put your meat in my mouth yet. No. I just got a defense level at 16 and I'm now combat level 23. Ready to take on the world. Hey, where'd my fishing go? Harvey. That's what she said. You feel weakened. I read originally, you feel the weakened. Oh, so I'm drinking the Liquid Death cider thing, and it does suffer from the same thing that I hate from all flavored Liquid Death stuff, is they're using that agave to flavor it, and I would rather they not. I would rather they just put a little bit of sugar up in there. Is that other player pooping campfires? Yes. So in this game, making a campfire, actually, there is a skill tied to it. So what they're doing is they're going out and they're chopping down a shitload of wood and filling their inventory with as much of it as possible. And then they're just using it. You can't really see it, but in the lower right corner, here, maybe I ought to do this. And then we'll put the words. We'll put these words up here so you can at least see my inventory. But everybody needs this little tinderbox here. The grind, yes, you know it, yes. They need that little tinderbox, and then they go up and they get it. They get a tree. Willow. Here, let's go fuck a tree up real quick. There's the oak tree. We'll do this. Wait, also, I'm gonna bury these bones first because they give me something. This is a game my nerd friends were into in school, did anything else, and I was like, why? Yeah. But it's because, 1, it's free, 2, it allows them to hang out with other people, and 3, it fulfills, you know, like the idea, or not the idea, but like it scratches an itch of production, which other people might not really care about so much. But this is me working on my tree chopping skill. The thing about MMOs is they trick you into feeling like you're productive, right? It gives you a sense of accomplishment. Yes, ADHD heaven, it's true. Well, Natty has ADHD, but I believe that the type of ADHD that they have leads them down much more productive paths. Like, you know, the thing that's very important for a lot of people who just don't understand video games. So it's not that Natty doesn't understand video games, but people are like, well, you're just accomplishing fake stuff. That doesn't do anything for you, you know, and that helps people be healthy and normal. And then there's me, where I'm like, look, I have to do all my video game accomplishments. And they're like, why don't you learn a new skill? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm learning to chop down trees right now. And they're like, no, I don't know. Why don't you go get some training? Or, you know, like stuff like that. But yeah, see here, you do your little, oh shit, and it leveled, my fire making's now level 29. I was a single thing away from it. But yeah, that's how you do it. And they're doing it as efficiently as possible too. They're like in a spot where they just keep on walking a certain direction. You can only focus if you're doing something that's fulfilling you personally. Yeah, for sure. And there are some things that are definitely just way funner than other things. And to me, pretty much anything that's practically not real life is way better than anything that is. See? Now I have made some fire. And reading issues, it was something. Oh, I see. That would make a ton more sense too, because reading is a very important part of playing these types of games and shit like that. Especially back in this day. So like it must have just been so frustrating and painful to have to like continuously get. I mean, I'm trying to learn Japanese, and so there's some times where I'm reading Japanese and it gets exhausting because I can't understand it, because I have to go through so much trouble to like understand it, to first be able to like see what I'm reading, know like the syllables of what I'm reading and understanding it. And yeah, exactly. And for you, it's your entire life. Like, that just will never stop because you're dyslexic. So, like, that fucking sucks. So, yeah. Video games from back in the day, definitely quite a pain in the ass. No doubt. We do eat the peachy. So my my new coffee table thing just came in yesterday, and I think I may attempt to build it tonight. Mostly did platformer things and like puzzles. See, I started, my reading comprehension started to seriously go through the roof when I started playing RPGs a lot more. Then me, bye-bye SS runs, outside, go fishing thing. Yeah, exactly. Build that shit! Yeah, it's gonna be rough, because I'm old and weak. My muscles they ain't what they used to be. It doesn't look like it's all that huge or whatever, but I don't know, I think it's gonna be cute. I'm excited. How old? I'm 45. 45! I'll be 46 in May. So I'm 45 and a half years old. Pretty much. Oh no, person, whoever you are, your fishing pond has run away from you. You must do it again. Be 40 in March? Nice. Nice. Reaching that big 4-0, as they say. It doesn't really feel too much different, does it? The only reason why my muscles are angry is because I'm like severely sedentary. I'm doing terrible things myself. What should you do for 40? Oh, wow, I need ideas. I'm no good at those idea things. I don't know what I did for 40. That's too long ago. I can't even remember it. It was a billion years, but yeah, the sedentariness is one thing. Doesn't help whatsoever, but I think my diabetes is starting to fuck it up a lot more. Because diabetes, if it goes untreated, essentially, which mine mostly is, you have an issue where it starts to your muscles start getting metabolized. Diabetes starts eating your muscles, so now when I use my muscles for things that seem like they would be much easier, you know, it should be very easy and simple for a normal person, it seems to take a bigger toll on me. I don't remember, there was something recently that had like reminded me of it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just was holding something up for a period of time, and then the next day I could almost not use my arm. It was very rude. I'm a wonderful brainstorming partner. Yeah, but I need something else to like prop it up. Cause also it depends on what's good for you for your time. For me, it's just really easy. I'm just like, yay, my birthday! I want to play video games and be left alone. You know, like it's really simple for me. Oh.
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
You could indeed do both, right? I mean, look, this is the way that I see things or whatever. The older you get, the longer you should be able to celebrate your birthday, right? Yeah, you're saying birthday weekend? No. I'm saying birthday months from 40 on. Period. Like every day's got to be some sort of celebration. That's a long time. You get more, right? you should get more. It's a big deal to get it up that high, right? I shall consume. Oh. Oh. All the rules are just made up anyway. This is 1000% correct. Everything about that. Well, who put you in charge? I did. Why? No reason. All right, fair enough. You don't dictate anything else or whatever? Yeah, celebrate Air Day. Yeah. But I'll give it, if some person's like, nah, it's my birthday month, I'll be like, it's your birthday month? Fuck yeah. That means we got a party again. Tomorrow. Oh. Every time it says you feel weakened, I see you feel weekend. I take vacay most of the time, but I feel like I should do a party. Maybe. It's gotta be like, you know, what's good for you though in the end, as we all know. Evil overlords just tell us this bullshit. We can make life whatever we want. Yeah. Life is a construct. I do feel weekend. It's true. I feel very weekend today. You're looking quite weekend today. Well, thank you. It was all the work I did during the weekdays that made it happen. I'll trade off from society long ago, same. I've always been a freak. I've always been not like the others. Turns out it might just be autism. It might, a big portion of that's probably just autism. Who knows? I haven't had those tests yet. Yeah, it's probably just that, right? It was, so yeah. Like, if we really think about it, who are the real outcasts? The ones that conform all the time, right? I want to go hiking. Who does that? No, actually, there's probably much healthier in general, whatever. Yeah, for sure, yeah. This is why we jive on that. Yeah, legit. I can feel it. I feel it. Oh shit, he dropped a staff. I don't need that.
It's like Pokemon.
I got to see them all, yes. Oh, what? Now you chopping up this dude? What are you... Oh, I think they have the auto retaliation thing on. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take them oh, you gonna take them bones? Because I'm taking them bones. This is my job right now. I'll take these bones. Here you what? Take the bones and kill the wizards. No. Hey. That's mine. Angry chef, you keep chopping your fucking tree. I will keep the land safe for you.
It's only a flesh wound. Look at these amazing graphics. These polygons are all smoothed out and everything.
I would like some bones, please.
How do you play with boxing gloves on? Ding dong, dear DJ. How do you play video games with boxing gloves on? Gratefully yours. And from Mufreesboro.
Classic. Let me get some of these. You finna go and you finna do the thing, chef? Because I was ready to kill that motherfucker, but it seemed like you was interested, so... You finna fight them? What? You gonna loot that shit? Alright, he's fucking off. Mind your runes. We're almost to a point where we're gonna start consistently getting actual things fished up. You know, I'm just gonna eat them up. We're just gonna chomp them all up, bro. Chomp it up. We came here to fish. We came here to fish ass and eat names.
I see you're a big fan of the shrimps.
Maybe in a little while, after I finish waking up a little more, we'll get back to our playthrough of that Ease book 1 and 2. We on the book 2. We making good progression. So yeah, this pretty good. We'll beat that game. Maybe even do a run through of Ease 3 at some point. Just take a Genimus Virgin. That'd be super cool. Oh, is that where I should at least leave one cooked. You wanna know something that's fun about this game is it works very well on the Steam Deck. So that's the only time that I've ever kind of putzed around with it, if I'm just kind of like trying to keep my brain occupied a little bit. Wait a minute, who the fuck is this guy? Are you actually a dude, or do we kill you, or what? Are you a player? Let me get a piece of wood right quick. Thank you very much. Appreciated. And then I'll pick up my shrimps, and then I'll use the shrimps with the wood and click the go button. You always gaming on PC, you have consoles. I have like every console. Every console. Well, not exactly every single one, but no, I game on consoles like crazy as well. I have a PlayStation 5, which pretty much plays all the PlayStation 4 stuff. I got a PS3, a PS2, and PS1s. I got the Nintendo Switch. I'm really excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. I have a Steam Deck. I have a PSP. I have a PS Vita. I have a Sega Genesis with the Sega CD attached to it. I got a Dreamcast somewhere. I got a Nintendo Unit 2 version, the top loader, the one with which what you do the it's got the dog bone controller with it and everything like that. I've been looking around on eBay at TurboGrafx 16 things, and I shouldn't be doing that. What about my PS1 Slim? No, those are your PS2 Slims, is what they are, and there are two of them. But we do have the PS1, which is what it was called, PS, and then literally spelled out O-N-E. The PS1. We got those two. All good treasures. I got a Nintendo 64. I really want a Super Nintendo at some point. They have become expensive. But I don't know. As much as I would love to continue to collect retro things, I don't exactly have a lot of. I'm not a person that's good at cleaning and organizing, so they all just kind of stay in a box, and I'm starting to kind of get upset with myself about that all. So I'm kind of not. Super Nintendos go bad, yeah, kind of, right? Like they need they need a little bit of impressive maintenance, especially. One of my things that makes me angry about Super Nintendos more than almost anything else is the fact that they go yellow. Right? Like the plastic starts to look real shitty. And that makes me a little upset. You can't just like fix that exactly because it had to do with the material that it was made out of. Yeah, yours went yellow too. It's a very, very common thing. So kind of, I feel like the next best thing in the end, like while I want to collect a lot of retro console-y things and stuff, unless something else like works out to where like, I don't know, I end up living in a giant house with lots of space to put some shit or whatever, I'm kind of like, let's just try and get things that function very well. Maybe they can even use original hardware and stuff. So I might, what's up, Rofello? I might, if I'm gonna invest in some things that are kind of like hardware, I think that it would either be certain collector's edition hardware things, like the Nintendo 64 I have is the Hey You Pikachu Nintendo 64. I got that one later, and that was fun. And also, if I'm gonna get anything else that's like some hardware, I'm gonna get the type of things. No. That are more modernized, right? To where you can put in, you know, it uses all original old cartridges and everything like that. My cooking's now level 16. Yay! Time to eat them up. Yum yum, eat them up. Yum yum, eat them up. You know what? You're right, me. Let's go put these fucking runes in the bank. And just fucking... Pikachu and Tony Chopper have the same voice actress. This I know very, very well. I am very excited about that. I've always wanted to get into VO, and I've always been very, very interested in VO and VO artists. And I do like watching things in their original languages as well, if I can help it. There are some very few exceptions that I do for funsies. Like, I really like watching old school Macross, like the old Robotech series. Yay! I like watching that dubbed sometimes too, or whatever. That's how you ended up in LA. I've been thinking about... LA was one of the places I was thinking of moving to. Not gonna lie. Well, not specifically LA, but just like the area. Oh no, I hearded it. Princess Mononoke English dub is better. I wholeheartedly disagree. Absolutely no. But of course, for everybody, it's kind of just like personal taste. Japanese people say so as well. Nah, not for me. Not for me. What are some other ones? Cowboy Bebop, I think, is great in dub, but I still would rather it be in Japanese. A lot of people... So there was an era between in the world where Cowboy Bebop and Trigun were two very well spoken of animes, right? And you had people... Billy Bob Thornton, yeah, they can fuck off. These major stars can go ahead and get the hell out of my anime. There were people that loved Trigun's dubs but hated Cowboy Bebop's, and there were people that loved Cowboy Bebop's and hated Trigun's. I'm that second version. Excuse? Yeah, no. Get famous people out of my anime voice acting. Get them out of here. Valentine sucked dick in the oh, yeah, she was kind of bad. Like in the first episode, I felt like it was kind of alright, but then it didn't, but then it wasn't alright anymore. Oh my goodness. Is this my sweet Eloise? Hey, you fucking goober, what's up? Thank you very much for that Raiderino. Why, hello.
Welcome.
The only Studio Ghibli movie I think is The Cat Returns. You know, I don't remember ever seeing that. Is this your first time? It's kind of like my second time. So still special, right? Still kind of fresh. Do they always go down in that direction? Is that why it's important? It's so chaotic. Oh man, I had to... Yeah, there's definitely some catching up I got to do with that. You're on a hiatus, understandably so. In my opinion, everybody should be forever. Look, this is what self-harm looks like, right? Oh shit, look at me being hardcore. Oh, we missed a route. A 20-minute short ride in a theme park or something? That's hardcore. Hard stuck on a thing. Okay. Man, that's bogus because it's too hard. That's hardcore. I'm not even... This is my character. He's making fire and chopping trees. Oh yeah, we wanted to get into the banker. I'm gonna walk over to that deposit box. I made it 40 minutes and the park was like, we can't use this. That is so funny. Not running RuneLite. So what's funny is I just downloaded RuneLite, but then it was like, well, you can't get the Steam things or whatever. And I didn't remember what my username and password was because I'm just logging in through Steam. Bank of Glenor deposit box. Do I just click? Wait, can I just talk to the baker? Is it okay? Deposito. 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 And then we gonna have this as our emergency food. Right? You know what? I'm gonna take this real quick. Is there a button to organize? Whatever. The Jagex launcher that works with RuneLite. And will it make it so that I still get the Steam things or whatever? Can I log in using Steam? Because that's the only button I have. I just also don't feel like changing my password, but I suppose I should. Wait, did somebody make a fire out here? Can I use this asshole's fire? Oh shit. Is that fire always there waiting for me to feel good? I feel good. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do. I knew that I would now.
the fucking meat.
Steam launcher, the Jagex launcher. Oh, wait, is the Steam launcher? I don't know. I don't even know what the Jagex launcher is. Yo, no say. Closing statement of the subdub. The original voices will always be the virgin the original creator director had in mind for the character. That is why I always do it. And a lot of dubs just terms all the characters into abrasive Americans. Yes, that is precisely how I feel. 1000%. If I were to truly ever put it in any sort of way, that is exactly the sort of way that I would put it. That's the number one biggest way. If I can, I generally always consume whatever media that it is in the original form that it was created in. Same with Chainsaw Man. Dan Da Dan is better dubbed than sub because humor is way more localized. See, I disagree. Fuck localized humor. I don't want localized humor. I want to see exactly what they were talking about originally in the whole ordeal, and then I want to learn about what that is. That's what I want to do. You can't handle Grandma Goku? You're weak. She's my favorite. But also, I've been watching it like that since like the beginning. Actually, I think the first Goku I had experienced, it was in Spanish. I watched it like on Telemundo or some shit like that. Another joke based on a Japanese work does confuse the fucking non-JP speakers? Yes, indeed. Fuck localized humor. Yeah, let my understanding come up to their joke. Exactly. Let me learn that it helps further educate me on cultures around the world. Sorry. Now I see him talking. Yeah. I mean, no, you're valid in that for sure. But I've always loved it for exactly how it has been the whole time. I do remember that all of my friends though growing up were like, yeah, dude, in fucking Japanese it sounds like a girl. And I'm like, meh. Being like a Frieza or Beerus tone in the sub. No, I feel like the so while Sean is good at being a Goku, I feel like the original Goku VO from before that, I think, what was it, Funimation that got a hold of it? That's my favorite Goku. The American dub Goku. Yeah, people sound how they sound. That's kind of how I feel about it. And that's why Japanese Goku is totally, especially because, once again, that's Toriyama's vision. And I love it the way it is. But I understand how people's brains do the thing, right? You've enjoyed most of the dubbed VAs? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him as having a deeper voice or anything like that. He's always just like a... I see him as still having a letter voice. I see him as being anime protagonist, man. Something, you know, like that would be all right with me. He falls into that whole ordeal. Thing that kind of bothers me though is like is that like that English style of anime protagonist man very much is like an Americanized anime protagonist man, right? There's like all these interesting cultures that have grown up throughout the entire thing. My friend's little sister watched a lot of dubbed anime when we were growing up, and she loved anime, right? And of course, as people do, they kind of emulate the stuff that they see on TV, emulate the things that they love. And she absolutely adored talking like a badly dubbed anime. Goku's voice actor was chosen to talk up as a child, yeah, and she just stuck with him as a grow up, yeah. And she made her voice like slightly a little bit older when he became like kind of like older teenage-ish Goku. But he's never really aged from then on. Cause that's how Saiyans do. Ash was voiced by a girl, and did sound kind of femstous still, yeah, still a guy. Well, also Ash is a child. But Goku kind of essentially... So at the end of Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, this one they do like a small time change. And actually they just referred to this in Dragon Ball Daima. They were, because Dragon Ball Daima, which is brand new shit coming out, the 3rd episode just came out, I gotta watch that when I'm done with the stream. They specifically say that Saiyans grow up until a certain age and then they hit this growth spurt at 15. Which is precisely how you essentially see it at the end of the original Dragon Ball. You know, he's like Kid Goku, Kid Goku, Kid Goku. Then finally, you know, he defeats Piccolo Daimao, and then Ma Jr. is born, who is the current Piccolo that we know and love. And Ma Jr. then enters the tournament under the name Ma Jr. and they go to the tournament, and then you see Goku, and he is just much taller. All of a sudden, he's immediately teenage Goku, right? And everybody was like, "What the hell is this?" And they're like, "Krillin's still the same size. How fun." But I digress. She did make the voice a little bit, slightly a little bit deeper. And that's the voice that she's stuck with like the entire time. So to me, really, there's just kind of no change, because once they hit that like growth spurt where they are, then Saiyans essentially stay there for damn near eternity. I think the only reason why Saiyans like die naturally, well, I don't know if they ever do. King Vegeta didn't really look all that old. That's pretty much why you don't like her. Is because it stayed the same the entire time, because so does Goku and the other stuff. The only reason why it changed for the American stuff is because they actually changed voice actors because of contracts and shit, jobs and stuff. He goes from being a babe to being old, but I mean, see, it's more realistic that the person would be the same voice actor, kind of, because her voice was extremely high as baby Goku, and then. See, now I can just go over here. I don't know why I didn't notice this before. And then it turns into a little bit lower, like a little bit normal level or whatever. What are my skill levels? Man, I don't really know. I'm just doing stuff. Oh, I guess you're probably asking to see these things. These ones. When the character grows in a big way. Yeah, but it's Goku. I mean, listen to my voice. Do I sound all that old? Maybe that's why I'm a little bit of, maybe because I identify with it. I didn't really have, like, when I was a baby, it was kind of a thing or whatever, but then once I hit into the kind of the teenage years, this shit hasn't changed at all. My voice, you want to know the only other thing that's probably happening to my voice is it's just getting more tired. That's all. That's all. Here we go. We get the skills. That's super deep, because everyone was smoking for decades. I smoked from the ages of 10 to 30, and then sprinkled a little bit more of it in sometime later on. This is still my voice. My voice still pretty high. It's just getting a little more tired now. So, nope. Oh, my total level is 200. Free total level 192. Whatever that means. I don't even know what it means. Fan shrimp? Anybody? Little bit of shrimpy, chicken whimpy. Eat it. Yum. Eat it up. People who are commonly editing YouTube videos actually learn to change their voice. Wait, about what? No, wait, that's a very confusing statement to me. That the fireworks sound went off and I was like, did I just get a skill up for eating? I wish that could happen in real life. Oh, I bet they pay for the game. Does that give them more inventory? Is that why they could chop away for so long? So they sounded one way before they sound different, because they hear themselves talking all the time. Oh, and they learn to adapt their voices? I don't know why they do that. Maybe that's also why I don't edit it all anymore. Why I don't do any of my own shit. I don't know. I still feel like that might be kind of weird too. I simply talk. They have the backpack from forestry, which allows the sort of logs in their back. No shit. How do I get the backpack of fishery? It was a new addition to woodcutting a year ago now or so. Oh wow, it's even that new. It's like having a tick that you don't know about, then your friends tell you about it and you notice it, so you change. Well, I mean, some people might not be able to change it. Temperos. Fishing skill boss. Oh geez. Do you fish it to death? Is that?
Hey, my fishing level is now level 10.
I'm finally making something of myself. It changes your perspective to think, yeah, you just, well, at least it does definitely make you notice it a whole lot more. What's happening? What? Add mulch? The struggling sapling? What the fuck does that mean? I don't have any goddamn mulch. Oh, I see. Do I just keep picking it up? This place added some weird little mini games to just kind of mix some shit up, I guess. Me and my little headless friend taking care of business over here. What are they, from Phantasmagoria? The body is amazing, but the head is useless. I beg to differ. I don't remember the rules of this minigame. We're making it happen. Well done, you saved the sapling and allowed it to flourish. Wait, is that all? Do I get anything else? Or because that would be like, fuck you, sapling, I don't need your bullshit. Give me your bones. Specific increases your score. Shit, there's XP trackers and shit? What? Cool. You'll be lurking? Alright, Sai. Have a great day. It was great to see you again. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Please enjoy your lurkerinos. They also made it that if you woodcut near other people, you get an invisible woodcutting skid. Whoa! That's crazy. I can't chop willow trees yet, though. I need a skill of 30. I'm almost there. But instead, my fishing skill became important to me because I wanted to be able to carry stacks of fishy food. Funny enough, none of this is gonna matter soon. I'm not a serious player of this game. I just turned it on today, and then I started. My hyper focus started to really carry out, and then I was like, well, I might as well just turn the damn thing on because I planned on streaming anyway, and I was like, me doing this offline right now like this is just taking away from stream time. So let's just turn the goddamn thing on.
You're cute. Cute chat.
But now that our fishing is getting better, we're getting fishing faster. Can I go to tick fishing real quick and develop carpal tunnel? One, no, and two, I don't think I would develop carpal tunnel. I've been doing gaming for years, and we good. Everyone's like, you shouldn't use your mouse like that. You'll get carpal tunnel. You shouldn't type like that. You'll get carpal tunnel. Two tick fishing is different. Oh, is it different? Does it go real fast? I don't even know how to turn it on. It will develop. But I'm assuming you just gotta click like a motherfucker, right? Click, 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 click. Look, I've been doing this for 42 years. I think I'm okay. Wait a minute, 43 years now? 43 years of gaming.
Buh, buh, buh.
Use shrimp on fiery fire. You sent a video? Oh, let me take a look at this.
Hey everyone, it's Lil Cab.
Shut up!
Okay, video is of acceptable
And welcome to
volume.
my guide on two-tick harpoon fishing. Although it's not as popular as barbarian fishing, this method offers the fastest XP rates in-game, upwards of 140k XP an hour at full focus. The level requirement for this method is 71, so you can catch both tuna and swordfish. Otherwise, the gear and inventory requirements are pretty minimal. For gear, the short bow is the only thing you actually need with no ammo. The angler outfit is optional, but it does give you 2.5% XP boost if you can deal with the fishing trawler grind. In the inventory, you need a harpoon of any kind. The crystal harpoon is technically the best because it has an increased catch rate, but any harpoon works. You also need earth, water, and body runes to aggro a couple of rats that are in the area. And then the location we'll be doing this at is northwest Piscarilius, kind of west of the bank here where these fishing spots are. So the Fisher's Flute teleport on the Kretzt Memoirs is your best
To
option.
interrupt the
here.
animation? Hilarious.
Alright, so before we get started, I want
That's
to go over
innovation
some
at its
Moonlight features
finest.
that I suggest having set up to make this training method a lot better for you. The first is Menu Entry Swapper. Go under Object Swaps, and then click the Harpoon box if it's not already clicked. And what this does, it makes Harpoon your left click option on these fishing spots here, which will save you a lot of clicking in the long run. Next thing, which is going to help us with just getting set up for this training method in the beginning, is NPC indicators. Just have it turned on, and you're going to see these rats walking around the area. Right now they're kind of easy to see, but there are some times where they wander off pretty far and you can't really see them.
Welcome to RuneScape Brain Rot.
Just find one rat, hold shift down and right click, and you should have this tag
Absolutely.
all option. And what that does, okay, they're off my screen. It didn't work.
So I'm assuming that whole UI and everything that he has is the thing you were talking about earlier, right? The RuneScape UI thing. RuneLite, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty convenient. It looks like it has everything that I wish the other thing. I'll tell you what the biggest thing that fucking bothers me about this RuneScape regular, that draw distance. How do they expect me to get the full power of my 4090 if they cut the RuneScape, if they cut the fucking draw distance down so far? So that's actually how I found out about RuneLite. Is I was like, is there a way to just increase the draw distance? And then the first Reddit post was like, just play using RuneLite like everybody else. You know, they talked about it. They were like, look, you're supposed to be using RuneLite. Do you understand? But no, instead, this is our whole life. The only reason why I'm not fully doing RuneLite, well, of course we could do the rest of the stuff that fixes those issues with the with the achievements and with logging in through Steam and everything. Yeah. Increases logout timer to 25 minutes or something. Oh, interesting. Nice. Level 11, fishy, fishy, fishy. Level 11, fishy. I tell you to stop? I know you stopped because you leveled, but did I fucking say that that's what she was gonna be doing? You only get experience when you actually catch something, right? Yeah, I believe so. Because I haven't gotten shit. And I also haven't gotten shit. There it is.
10. That's what you get.
And really wishing we could automate. This kind of falls in line about with you know, it's like, well, I want to do a thing so I can do a thing so I can do a thing. I mean, I guess I could be killing these wizards like fucking crazy. After a while of doing these types of things, I'm like, well, nothing matters. I start playing too many MMOs for a period of time, right? And then I start to get agitated that I've spent too much time in the MMOs, and then I go, then I'm like, well, this is why we're going back to the other thing. This is why we're going back to playing single player games. This game definitely does have a lot of content though, and a lot of stuff to learn in turn because of it, because of its evolution. RuneScape carved out a very important piece of history, and it deserves the recognition that it has. But cat girls, see, cat girls, exactly. Our reliance on company of co-op games are important for me. 14 sucks? No, it doesn't. It's amazing. Oh, I see. Why can't you play anymore? What are you mad at? What happened? Did they ban your account? Is that why it sucks? What did you do? What did they do?
Because it sucks.
Oh no. Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 14. It's my favorite MMO. And I've played a lot of them. I still gotta complete the goddamn story for the newest expansion. So formulaic, I'm tired of doing the same content over and over and over again. It's been 10 years. Yeah, it would suck if you were doing the same thing over and over and over. Wouldn't that be fucking ridiculous? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be absurd. A damn shame. I know what you mean though. There's different ways of leveling. I mean, it's all... I mean, there are different ways of leveling in the other game too. Be different classes. No, but I know what you... I know exactly what you mean. It changed quite a bit of things, how it works in these few expansions. I feel like Eloise can confirm this for me or not, but mainly just like the way that fighting goes in rotations and stuff like that. 7.1 Alliance, new raid wing, new this. Yeah. Every game is a roadmap. Yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Here's a relic weapon we have every year. Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't see what the problem is. Oh, Jesus. Fucking tax man here says he needs my goddamn help. I'd like you to talk to you, Amir. Oh, it's not even me. It's Amir. Yeah, get him. Sick him. What would you like to see that adds new value to the game? What do you feel like would fix it? Yeah, because I agree. That's one of the things that does make it one of my favorite MMOs is like that consistency. What needs to happen that would fix whatever it is that the issue is for you? Was it that? I'm not even sure. I mean, luckily for me, I don't pay enough attention to that stuff for it to be a problem for me. So that part doesn't hurt me at all. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look up and see what it's on. But that part doesn't bother me whatsoever. But it's also because of the way that I play 14. So I play 14 kind of in a very on and off fashion. One of the things that I do now in 14, though, is really just keep an eye on the submarines. Submarines are very important. It's important business. No, not the willow tree. Fishy. Hard to get best in slot for multiple jobs. I guess it would really just be the same kind of grind, right? Oh, for sure. I can't play high-end content anymore because outside of Party Finder, which is a test of patience rather than enjoyment, that is 1000% correct. I mean, not exactly correct, but I mean, I feel like correct is a fine word to say for it. Like, that's totally truth. When you go into Party Finder and you're gonna do some high-end content, you have to indeed know that it may very well be a long haul. Level crafters or spam dungeons, auto jobs. What keeps you from doing what keeps you from doing statics? Schedule stuff like that? If I try Savage at all, I'm hitting up some strummers that help first clearers. Oh yeah, legit. That's what we used to do in Destiny when that first came out. Interesting. To do that same charade over again, leveling them again, expansion after expansion, without any real divergence of normal leveling experience. By introducing new mechanics or ways to level. I don't know. In my case, in a lot of the ways, the what do you call that? Did my dude just turn sideways and keep doing it? The consistency works out. Oh, trusts? They actually, yeah. The less optimal way to do dungeons? Well, kind of. If you want to be good, that will really do it. And it's doing raids with trusts. I like doing it with trusts way more because then you truly only have to rely on yourself. That definitely does teach you how to be better at whatever the content is.
Is level 12.
Because they have commentary things to do it like that with them. I actually like grinding dungeons with trust. You, hi Chili Bee. I hope you're having a lovely day at work. Yeah, exactly. I like being alone on these things too. You know, a lot of times, if you know, going through dungeons kind of just like to grind a little bit. Oh, I see. You're the antithesis of enjoy being alone. So that's why single player games are trust for you. Not me. I like being alone a whole lot. Like the interactions that we're having here right now on stream, like this is where, like, you know, this is good for me. I have another interesting train story. Oh no. Okay. Oh, good times. Yeah, I do definitely. You want to know what? Actually, because it's funny, is that sometimes when I'm choosing not to play Final Fantasy 14 is because I don't want to be bothered. But I did too when I mained this game. I see. You have to pay attention to your game. Love you too. All right, yeah. Do what you need. Asocial, yeah. I'm a little bit of both too, right? Like I like being around and hanging out with people in some cases, but at the same time, I want to like do my own thing. Square Enix, stop taking my money for a game and feed it into failing projects. They definitely have fucked up a lot recently. They need a win somewhere. Hopefully the new Final Fantasy, the third part of this Final Fantasy trilogy thing will be good. Yes, a lovely golden brown prawn. Hope we burnt him. That one's a little toasted up. Game better be ported a new engine or whatever. We can't put this shit on life support. Tell that to EverQuest. EverQuest 1 still has expansions coming out. I don't think that they've upgraded the graphics until since they've come out with Shadows of Lucklin, where you could go to the moon and be a cat person. Asocial is a tendency or preference to be alone or to avoid a social interaction versus antisocial, which is just like flat out hate of being around people. Oh, legit. Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons, did they do? Both very shitty MMOs. I don't know. Or at least I kind of think they're shitty MMOs. You know, I don't know what Dungeons and Dragons Online looks like right now, because that one, when it first came out, it was like everything that I hated, like about an MMO. I absolutely thought it was truly dreadful. It made me very angry. You liked the reliance of party? Yeah. I mean, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with that too, but sometimes I just want to get on the thing and I want to have to not talk to people. I'm kind of like, you know, I just want to come in here and hang out and do a dungeon real quick. But then it's like, all right, well, do you have the thing? All right, yeah, well, I did the thing. Did you do the thing or whatever? That's the thing that drives me crazy is the Holy Trinity specializing for utility skills. Those things usually just end up being an annoyance to me. Because I like the idea, but it's when I try doing it that drives me crazy. I love the idea of how those things are supposed to go, because Final Fantasy 11 has a shitload of that stuff. Final Fantasy 14 started kind of with a handful of those things, but eventually they realized that it's just it just kind of becomes a little bit absurd. Bye, Bubble. I love you. Have a good day. Bye, Earth Rock Shield. Oh, you weren't saying goodbye. Oh, Bubble. Wait, do you mean Bubble from like World of Warcraft? Whatever it was called? I know what you're talking about then. That was definitely something that some paladins were complaining about. I don't remember what it's called either. The two shields that you give people in 14. Oh, Shell and Protect. Yeah. Unnecessary. That one was kind of like a tried or true thing that you did from the beginning. Like, that thing is a very important thing that you have in Final Fantasy 11. Very important thing. Gather together. Gather together. Protect. And then everybody gets near your dude and you cast it. Boing, boing, boing. Everybody gets it. I'm just kind of like, look, let's just get out there and do shit. I just got a little agitated of having to deal with and manage all of those things. That would be the thing that's really agitating about going back to EverQuest, right? Is having to deal with all of those things. I barely even remember 90% of the shit my enchanter uses. But I do remember that we would get into a fight and we'd be like, all right, we're in a fight. We have to cast this type of shield and this other type of shield. And that other type of shield I can cast on other people. It's not just a self-cast, so I have to make sure to cast it on everybody. And then I have to make sure to cast clarity on everybody. But we got the group clarity, so that works out much better. So we've cast it once, everybody's all set. So that's kind of like, in my opinion, like the, what do you call it? An example of progress at that point, though, right? An example of convenience. It starts off where it's like, yeah, we have this ability and that's cool. But then you have to cast it on everyone. The ability lasts 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, try not to forget that you need to cast it on everyone individually all again. Okay. But then you have group. Oh, you click it once and it works for the group? Fucking awesome. Then even if you click it once and it works for the group, it might even be a little more powerful than casting it on everybody individually. But generally that would be chosen over the other stuff or whatever. So shell generally was only something that was had by healers, and the major class utility of healers is healing. But they definitely do kind of fuck the rest of the class utility. So in EverQuest, one of the most important jobs for an enchanter was mesmerizing enemies, the crowd control, and that was something that usually it was originally done on a like per cast basis or whatever, and then they started adding group versions of it. But then the group version doesn't last as long, so then the thing is the enemies come by, you do the group version to stop everybody all at once, and then you individually cast the more powerful one on everyone. And then your job was to be nervous because you have just fostered a lot of aggro. There's a lot of aggro that you've gotten from all of these other monsters, and so the moment they break free, then the healer and the tank both are very nervous because they have to try and protect you. Because it's like, all right, mesmerize lasts for 1 minute for sure, but it could also last 5 full minutes. But anytime in between 1 and 5 minutes, it could just break. And then you're gonna have to save the shit out of that enchanter. Your browser crashed because of your passion for utility skills at WoW? Wow. Hardcore. I'm a simple person. I think one of the big things is that you just might be a very smart person, and I am not mega smart. Loves yourself Warlock teleporting. Warlock teleporting was pretty cool. Just autistic? Same thing, right? It's like spicy smart. I myself have a big problem with keeping things that, like, you know, certain associations, remembering things to associate other things with when it, you know, stuff would become very useful, very important. Here's a good example. I am terrible at making like card decks, right? And it's because I never remember exactly enough of what everything does in order to know what associations should be done in order to make a better combo or something, you know? Or I have a big problem with remembering everything at my disposal that I could be using as utility. So often when I'm playing games and I'm doing things or whatever, I just find 1 or 2 things that kind of work out together really good, and then people will be watching me and they're like, why aren't you using this other thing? And I'll be like, what other thing? And they'll be like, this thing. And I was like, yeah, I remember seeing that, but I don't know how good it is or whatever. I kind of just don't care. And then they're like, hey, give it a try and then do this. And then I'm like, oh, this turns out that it's absolutely fantastically amazing, and I've only been functioning at like 25% of my capacity this whole fucking time. What a surprise, me. Just kidding, it's not a surprise anymore. This is unfortunately how my broken brains. What up, Scooby Snacks? Finish the game with 10 different potions you've never used? Yeah, absolutely, that too. That also is a little more of a hoarding thing. It's good to see you again, Scooby. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
I've eaten so many shrimp.
Time to get back. Did you hear about the demon that got arrested? They caught him and charged him with possession. Gah! Welcome to Stream Lava. Oh no, they moved my prawn pond. Thank you for the follow. Pleasure to have you. Please enjoy your possession nation. I have no idea why I said what I just said. It's irrelevant though, it's okay. That guy just fused with me! I'm surprised there are people still playing this game, to be honest. This is like my second time playing, and I'm really just fucking around. I'm really just hanging out. But there is, I mean, you won't be surprised about some other stuff. EverQuest still has people playing it too. EverQuest is still launching expansions. For sure, for sure. Yeah, cool, I'm glad. Where do bad rainbows go? I don't know, Zombu. Where do bad rainbows go? Please. Into Prism? Oh my goodness, Lava knows. They get a chance to reflect. It's a light sentence. I hate everything about this. Why am I here? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Oh, geez. Give them time to reflect. We're getting to a point to where our fishing is going a little faster. I don't have a fishing rod. Wait, why I got this hammer on me though? What did I do to make hammer time? Hammer, hammer, chicken, slammer. This is a nice little song. Oh shit. They're Smokey the Bearing this whole fucking place right the fuck down. What a grind. Who does this on purpose? Here I am. It's your lucky day. Oh, when you say that, it doesn't feel very lucky. The shrimp are playing. Wakey, wakey. No, you go to bed. Where did you come from, business demon? You're in for a treat. Like, actually? Is it like actually? Oh, God, it's a Quizmaster. Why would I? Come along with me. Yeah, you're going to wait for me to finish fishing or you're going to fuck off. Okay? That's all. That's all that's happening here. I'm not done. I've got 3 more slots that I got to fill in my bag before I'm going anywhere with you. You understand that? Billy Quiz Boy? Come along. No. Okay, 1 more spot. And then maybe. Okay, what's up, man? It's your lucky day, DJ Cliche. You've got a chance to win big prizes at my quiz show. Would you like to play? Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, Jesus. I'm the weakest link. Please welcome our newest contestant. Pick the odd one out. Wait, this one. You're correct. Next question. Is the ring? That's wrong. What the? All right, all right, fish. All right, fish, and not fish. Okay. Next question. It's wood. Where's your fish? You are a winner! 1,000 coins in the mystery box! Oh. I want to see what's in the box! Been placed on the ground. Dude, hold up. Wait, no. I'm running in a circle. Hold up, wait. I'd like to use a bucket of water. I don't need... I don't... Whatever, dude. Oh, I should have taken the money, huh? I'm gonna drown my sorrows in a bunch of fire-heated prawns. You cook the shrimps. Cook the shrimps. Cooking level rising. Cooking level going up. At least you'll now have a pot to piss in. And that's mine. Members can now churn cream, cook crab meat, and spit roast beast meat. It says members, like you and your friends. Because you cooked a bunch, you and your friends can now cook more. Delicious. What do you normally play? What's your favorite genre? Well, it's a tough one. I play a little bit of everything, really. I do well, I used to at least do a lot of MMOs. But I've been gaming since I was 2 years old, so that's like 43 years of gaming, and I've pretty much liked almost all of them. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time, really. But I do like a little bit of everything. There's so much stuff that I like. Current AAA style games, old school retro games, action RPGs, action games, platformers, like pretty much everything. He likes all bitches. Pretty much everything except sports games. So much sports games amusingly get a little boring to me because you kind of just have to like find out that one thing that works. Or at least that's how it used to be back in the day. And then you do that thing over and over. I like first-person shooters as well, but I usually try and stay away from a lot of competitive stuff because that stuff kind of feels a little more monotonous. Kind of, I guess, in the same way that sports games are like, right? Like, what do you do when you play a sports game? You play a game of football over and over and over and over again. With first-person shooters that are like competitive first-person shooters, what do you do with that game? You go in, you get the equipment, you shoot the dudes, you try to live. Over and over and over again. League of Legends, run in, click, 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 over and over again. In the end, every game is like the same thing, right? Every game, you have mindless repetitive tasks. But for each individual, I guess it kind of matters on like when it feels mindless and repetitive. I started to have that issue a lot with when the first Destiny game had come out. And we completed all the content, and it was like, oh, you know, that was really great. That was a lot of fun. You kind of want to do more, but then you just do the same thing over and over again. That's but it felt like you were doing the same thing over and over again. That's like the trick, right? Everybody who's making games, they're like, how do we make a game where we make somebody do the same thing over and over again, but they don't feel like they're doing the same thing over and over again? But yeah, I don't know. I like a whole lot of everything. I'm a big fan of MMO-esque type things because it gives you that sense of thing. Oh, also I play EVE Online, which is while we're kind of talking about MMOs, but MMO is kind of a different MMO, but definitely doing the same thing over and over again. But you're doing it for space money. And in EVE Online, I'm like in one of the most gargantuous stuff. Like, you know, the wars that you read about in the gaming news and stuff like that. I'm usually in those wars. So like with that, there's a very interesting sense of like camaraderie and like a living, breathing world that goes along with it. But with that, it also kind of depends on what you do. If you just keep on fighting those same old wars as a lineman, what we call an F1 monkey, then that's kind of all it is. Then how good you are at the game really depends on how good you are at being attentive to and listening to and following instructions. That's like becomes a whole thing. We just need one more. We're almost there. My goodness. We burning them tonight. What about you, Lava? What you like? Oh man, we're 50-50 right now. Ask someone about what would they change in Final Fantasy 14 to make it different. I thought about that, and I want DOC style PvP RVR would come back for that. I could see that. I could see that. Oop. Guild Wars 2 had some cool shit like that. Like, I wish that New World wouldn't have fucked up so much. Because that's kind of like what was going on there, right? New World was kind of having a fresh new take. They were, you know, everything was built around... everything was built around its whole PvP thing, but they couldn't quite get a handle on some stuff. They made way too many rookie mistakes. Do love chopping down them trees though, tell you what. And I can have it working on my Steam Deck as well, so I can go in and chop down trees whenever I want. Just the big problem now is that I've run out of room inside of my... Essentially, when I went in and started playing it again, I started playing it to chop down trees, and so now my my bank is just full of wood and there's other random things here and there, but mostly logs. Even like treated ones or whatever. Yeah. I don't know how Guild Wars PvP thing is exactly like now, but in the original, when they originally did it, it was a super fun idea. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 specifically. The World v World at the time when it first came out was a ton of fun. Oh shit, level 15? Wait, why is say blue now? I catch blue fishies now? Did it automatically change to blue fishies? I don't know what this means. Yeah, yeah. And New World was kind of on its way to doing that, but then they just couldn't, they couldn't really stem the cheaters, right? And it wasn't exactly even the cheaters' fault. It's not like it was people using fucking aimbots or whatever the hell was going on. Well, that wasn't the problem. It was just their own faults for things that they've done with their own mechanics. The power of the Axis thing stacking up on top of each other, the people being able to leave the entryway of that new PvP battlegrounds thing that they had going on. You know, all that shit just got away from them, right? Oh, blue ones. Anchovies. Oh, I see. Now we getting anchovy. Yeah, it started making name for themselves. Yeah, correct, yeah. Which is, I mean, that's what you got in EVE Online, is, you know, there are people that are fleet commanders that lead the way, but they truly have to, like, lead everything. But it's kind of that same vibe. People become known. Listen to them and we'll win this. Yeah. You know, in EVE Online, it's like, oh, this person's gonna be the FC. They're a damn good FC. You know, let's go and follow them. Well, then there's some other people that are bad FCs, and it's like, I'm never going on one of his fleets ever fucking again. He thinks he fucking knows everything, but he does everything wrong, and he gets everyone killed. And what's even worse is that in EVE Online, your shit matters, right? It's the money that you use. You know. It's a big deal. Now I can cook anchovies. Are they burnt? I clearly don't need about whatever they're covering. Yeah, there's a dude that is known as Dave 911 in EVE Online. And so, like, and he's amazing at tackling, being an interceptor pilot. You know, anything that has to do with locking down the enemies. He's known as one of the best. And so, generally, somebody would be like, "Oh, fucking so-and-so," or, you know, the FC will be like, "We need people to do this thing or whatever." And then somebody else will be like, "Oh, they've already got him." And they'll be like, "Is it Dave?" Yeah, it's Dave. It's definitely, of course, it's Dave. You know, it's like that type of thing. And he's spoken of as like he's a fucking legend. It's absolutely hilarious. Some people keep on like, we'll be in a fucking fleet, and people will be like, "Is he as good as everybody say that he is? What's going on?" Everybody keeps on talking about Dave 911. And I'm like, no, it's true. Because I heard about it like in Huss Whispers, this fucking hero of tackling. This hero interceptor, interdictor, heavy dictor. And then I got to see him in action, man, and they were not fucking kidding. He is not one to be fucked with. Where's that lady's head? Being held by the cartels. But she's way too busy to let something like being without a head stop her. Members can now try fishing for mackerel, oysters, and caskets with a large net. I need to get me a large net. You've just advanced your fishing level. You're now level 16. Yeah, eat it. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely filling our box faster. Soon we gonna get cooking faster. Like our cooking is gonna be successful faster. That's how it all goes. It all starts getting much better faster. No, I only need to do one more. How dare. Yes. Yes. Man, I done burnt all that shit up. Look, I need a fish that stacks. Maybe that's what I ought to be looking for now. It's good that the burnt sardines look the same as the burnt shrimp. So I can know to drop all of those. Fourteen's PvP was instant, fully separate from other game content, standardizing all roles. Yeah, I think that's one of the bigger things that Eloise was complaining about to a degree as well, is that role standardization. I'm perfectly okay with it. But I get it. Problem is, you just can't trust people. People cannot be trusted. You cast out your net. Ooh, I'm starting to get far more sardines. So I suppose that's kind of how this whole thing is like evening out. I thought it would catch a lot more fish a lot faster, but now it's trying to catch sardines and it's making it, it's still kind of like the same slow pace at which we are rising through the ranks? Question mark? Yes, Natty? You can trust me, can I? Can I trust you? I am offended. I mean, about Final Fantasy XIV. Scream out rude. Look. Don't you dare say that. Look, check this out. If you were playing a video game, right? And that video game had a plethora of classes you want to be, yeah. And then you say, right, I'm gonna be this class. And you're like, cool. And so you go in and you start playing this video game. And then your people are like, oh, we're starting this group. And then you were like, may I please join this group? And then they would be like, no, you're a Dragoon. And be like, well, what's the problem with Dragoon? And they'll be like, Dragoons suck. And they'll be like, well, but it's what I like. It's what I wanted to do. This is why, you know. And they're like, sorry, you can fuck off. Right? What are you supposed to do? It's still shit to PvP and WoW. Yeah, that's and it's been like that since the beginning. And there's no standardization. There's worse stuff, but it's still terrible. Yeah. Exactly. So like, you know, and it's like, all right, well, what can we do to eliminate anybody feeling ostracized for playing the class that they want to play? Because then the other answer is to then play a class that is valued, right? So people would be like, we need tanks. Or not even really that. It's like, okay, let's say this other class is extremely good. This other class deals lots of DPS. Then everybody wants to be that class if they want to be valued. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, you see, there they go. Bringing like a ninja to a raid in Final Fantasy 14 for trick attack. Added value. Yeah, kind of, but then if you don't... But then it comes down to a thing where people start to get rejected for doing the thing that they want to do or whatever, right? Which made you feel really good because you were contributing in a major way. You were contributing in a major way only for like that one thing. Then it kind of still sucked because then you were just that one like shitty job. And then if you were to go do something else that Trick Attack didn't value nearly as much for or whatever, then they were like, no, ninjas are bad for this. We don't want a ninja. Then that sucks. And you'd be like, well, ninja's the only thing I play. And they're like, all right, well, sorry, you can't come with then. Then that's bullshit, isn't it? Then it sucks, right? So like, and that's where the problem comes in. It's the people's fault, because then the people are the ones that are kind of complaining, right? And then if the complaining comes in and if that drives people away from the game, then that's bad for business. So then the business people are like, well, we need a solution. And then you get what we have. So like on paper, all of this standardization that's happening and everything like that, it's good for business. It makes sense. It's very understandable why you would want to do that. It evens the playing field for the majority of the people. And then everybody can essentially be happy. Except for the people that want to feel valued more. That want to be heroes set apart from the rest, because it won't really exactly give them an opportunity to be that. But you can technically have the opportunity to do that. You just have to go well above and beyond. Right? Except those people who just never be happy. I mean, that's not entirely true. Not entirely. You know, I guess that probably is one of the bigger things, I think, between that. I can't speak to Eloise because I don't know Eloise fully like that, but most of the people that I have known that generally hate that type of standardizing and everything like that are the type of people that want to be known as the best. They want to be recognized as the best, work real hard for it, and then they get to be the best. Right? Because it gives you an opportunity to be able to do so. Like, you can't just take, let's say that the ninjas sucked except for Trick Attack, but then you got a ninja that, of course, their Trick Attack was good and they were really good at their Trick Attack, but they added something else to the table that made them completely and totally much more unique than most other ninjas. Then you made a name for yourself like Dave 911 did. You know, that's it. Kind of in many ways, it should be like that. Like, yeah, if you're sieging a castle, you don't necessarily want 2 rogues. You'd want more healers and ranged DPS, right? But what you could do is have a group of rogues sneak climb the castle walls. Like, yeah, but what if the rogue don't want to climb the castle walls? What if that's not? It would be like, you're a rogue, you have to go over there and do this. You're not allowed to do this one thing or whatever. Then it alienates themselves from another piece of content still. Like, there's really no true winning in any of these things. And I guess that's kind of where everything eventually will kind of come to a fault, is that it will eventually get stale in that degree because it's there for making money. Less people will do it. I really wonder how EverQuest is doing when it comes to that stuff. I want to know how many changes may have been made and how for EverQuest. I want to join your seed party and stand around and do nothing. And they say no. Well, that makes sense. Well, yeah, it kind of makes sense. But then what's that person's choice? They're like, no, I want to siege. Right? And they're like, well, you can't. You're a rogue. You don't get that. Then what's that person's choice? Okay, start from the beginning of the game as a completely different class that they don't even want to be. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Zombo. I did forget about that. Are the rewards great? I don't even remember. Look, I just looked at them for a little bit. Maybe I ought to jump on that. I mean, I suppose now might be a good time to jump on that too, because it's about to be the turn of the hour. I've been doing this fishing for quite a while. Their role has a part to play, and if they don't want to play it, then I don't know how to help them. Well, that's exactly the thing. Like, you know what I think of when I think of stuff like that? I think of the charisma stat in EVE Online. I play EVE Online, right? You go into EVE Online, what's the first thing that happens? Character creation. Ooh. What do you want your character stats to be? What do you want your character stats to be? Oh, well, you know, I actually like to play with a lot of characters that are kind of charismatic. Let me put some points in a charisma. Hey, nothing worthwhile uses charisma points whatsoever, and you've just nerfed yourself for literally the rest of the entire game. Good luck. So yeah, I find this new fantasy game called Dauk, and I want to play it, and that'd be cool. I love rogues. I want to be a rogue. You play for a long time, and we're like, oh, cool. Now we can do our castle sieging thing. I've played the game a very long time to be a part of whatever the fuck this is. And then you go in to be a part of whatever the fuck that is, and they're like, no, no, no. You go over there. What? Yeah, you're a rogue. You go with the other rogues to sneak in and do roguey things. That's all you can do. Well, but coming in and sieging with you seems like it would be a lot of fun. I kind of want to do that. You're fucking useless. Is that okay? Fuck off. Go in the back door. Then I might not want to fucking play that game anymore. Because I've just been told to fuck off by a large amount of people because of the way that a game... The way that a game has squeezed in a function for me as a player, as a person, that I was not aware of when I first started the game. They'll be like, well, you should have researched the game and done the thing. That's not how I play games. I don't want to read about exactly how the entire game is played from front to back before I even get into it. I don't do into a finance company as an IT person and be like, yes, I'd like to be an analyst. This is pretend place, not IT company. Don't bring real life into this. I am bringing real life into the thing, whatever. Research. Oh, what's up? And there's our rogue friend. That's why Dark Souls sucks. I actually love Dark Souls, but yeah, researching in the dark. I don't like researching everything that goes on in the Dark Souls. Or like almost any game. I like to go in there. I don't go in an IT person and say, yes, I'd like to be an analyst. But that's kind of different, right? And actually, as an IT person, you can move laterally into becoming an analyst, and the knowledge that you've gained from that thing will work into that. Sure, and that has to do with real life money getting later on or whatever. But when you want to spend some time in a make-believe world, having some fun, doing the thing that you had originally chosen that you want to do, then it's kind of bullshit when everybody else tells you you can't have fun doing the thing that looks like the most fun to you, and then the only way to do that is to delete your character. Delete that character, it's useless. Go make a tank. And it's like, no, I want to do rogue things. You can't have it every single way. It turns out you can have it every single way. And it turns out that that's the way that is adored by the majority. Final Fantasy XIV is doing very, very well for itself because of these decisions. So who's right and who's wrong? Nobody. Nobody. We live in a simulation. After I cook these shrimp, I'm gonna take a quick break, do a little BRB, and then I'm gonna jump into the Final Fantasy XIVs and take care of some stuffs in there, do the Halloween event. do my submarines, do my what's the other thing? Who the fuck knows, man? I got a billion things to do in that game. This wasn't even really on the thing. Play with Zambu. Yes. This game wasn't even on the docket today at all. But then I just turned it on like for funsies. And here we are. This little corner of the world is where I'm going to be spending a lot of time. We got to get our fishing up. I don't know how long it'll be until I do this again or whatever. Is their PvP doing well? It seemed more like we do it out of obligation, or I just want that mouse when I played. Yeah, a little bit of that. Their PvP is kind of doing pretty well. There are plenty of people that are like that, but I started just seeing a lot more of my friends like get into PvP for PvP's sake. Lampy fucking hates the PvP though, because for the same reasons that everybody else is complaining about, actually. They're like, she's like, there's too many people here. I can't carry everybody. I can't carry anybody. I can't change the phase of conflict. We all have to work together. Which is funny, because wouldn't that be exactly like the whole ordeal of also having those types of specializations and utilities working together? But it's blanketed across the board as to how kind of good everybody is, or, you know. Yeah, who the fuck knows? I don't want to carry, I just want to win. Yeah, I mean, as does almost everybody. But one thing that can cause a win is if somebody, you know, there are people that carry teams. Everybody has to work together, and if you just get a lot of people that are not in there to work together, then it kind of doesn't really work out. I don't know. That stuff doesn't matter to me nearly as much. However, I'm going to take a break once I find my damn screen. There we go. I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to play some Final Fantasy 14. BRB. Alright, we're back. I got some steamed cheese. Never good. Turn on Final Fantasy. Right, I'll be right back. One more time. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta change titles and shit. Fine. Can we draw? Nope. Later tonight. Oh, also. There you go. I had to change. I had to change things. Oh, also. Open this puppy up. Have one item for sale. Maybe eventually have to put up a bunch of other stuff for sale. Ouch. Could have been worse. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They brought back the Fall Guys. They bringing new stuff? Awaiting registration. Nah, it's all the same stuff. That's cool though. As far as I can know. Now, All Saints Wake. Yep, of course, Gridania. I should have known. Oh, I forgot to put these away. That's alright. And receive. Time to go to Gridania. Oh shit, is that fucking the guy from One Piece that ate the Bada Bada fruit? Adventures came and drove out the void scent. Troubled soul who's unable to get into the spirit of things. Oh no. Though it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Philcox and his transformation magics. Look, now I'm a clown. Oh, wait. What was that all about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but this last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Bleeding rubbish. Whoop. Once more you failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been toast if the town not, we'd have been a toast to the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking a stage with you again. Good riddance. Well, fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' wake. I'd wager you speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether. But unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with the enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no ether as delectable as you'll find. It's food gifted in genuine appreciation. Which set me to thinking. Perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to grieving folk for the sort of frights and dazzles of delight, winning the hearts and minds in the process of no small number of ether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many void scent now seek ether in this manner. Wilcox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise. You'd get him in front of a crowd, and you're lucky to get him smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd better be off hearing it from the Armin's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. That sniveling whelp of an imp. Magic's this, magic's that. The sheer unbridled cheek of it. Oh, we gotta give him the soothe. That up here, what's up? Soothe. I'm glad they added those. By the look of you, I said you were an adventurer. The pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, didn't she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics, and without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Armin. Paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine? Not a problem. Turning him to stone with a petrifying glare? A trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience. My metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I'd have just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you'd better come too. Or she'd better come too? Whatever. He's like, I'm never gonna be an entertainer. Never, ever. I like the little bats in this outfit. Such a curious child. And are you truly so blind as to your own potential? No doubt you've an inkling of as to what I speak of. Pray share your wisdom with Phil Cox. You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a void scent who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me. But then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Oh, wait. I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand. Hold still. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. New shoes. That's a cool outfit. Not only is that getup guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid your newfound purpose. Oh, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. But it's got cute little purple horns. I see why Zambu like it so much. Bada bada! There you are. I thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility. But I sense you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I've found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of ether-rich victuals, wins. And to the victor goes the spoils of subservience for those who will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. I know some people would pay for this kind of... Oh. So you? That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Phil Cox. Yes, Nambu BB. Sorry, I was a little distracted. We got this guy talking about filling stuff with Cox. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me. Just until I get the hang of things. It can be frozen. Ah, that's dumb. Why it's so goddamn dark? What even is this? Stupid Logitech G-Hub done did some weird shit. It's almost acting as if... What? No, okay, it is frozen again. What the fuck? Fucking Logitech. a sec. Why does it look like I'm in the darkest room ever? Wow. Why is it pitch fucking black? And it's even still frozen. I feel like I'd probably have to restart the stream in order to make that happen. So the cam is not going to exist for now. Because I don't feel like fucking with it. I have to turn off the stream in order to do anything. It's probably been frozen since I opened up the Logitech thing in order to change my mouse profile over to the Final Fantasy one. Actually, you know what? I hate it so much. Task manager. And task. It's just fucking stuck dead on there. Deactivating doesn't even really deactivate it either. I'm so confused. What up, yo? Nah, this bitch is dead. I'd have to completely fucking... I'm gonna try and add it one more time. Ah, it's dead. No cam. But let's go ahead and drop it.
Drop it. Oh, yeah.
We are indeed getting up there. What's up, Casual Blueberry? It's great to see you. I hope you're doing amazing. Look how pretty the Zombo is. Such a cute little kitty girl. Now we're gonna get the outfit. That was an accident. I'm too used to handling the camera with middle click from playing fucking that one other game. That has got me fucked up. Whoa. Look, that camera thing kind of topped me off in a shitty mood that I was already in, so I'm just gonna do this quest and I'm gonna log off. He's looking for somebody who has negative feelings. It's me. It's me. I have the negative feeling. She's already found somebody. Let's go see what's wrong with them. Ugh. What? Such glee. Oh, she saw the performance. He's flustered because somebody's been separated from her mother. Zombie 14 time. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling this game anymore right now. Or really much. Now we have a lady to locate. Use your searches for someone feeling anxious. You know, I do wish that they would add some more generic songs. I'm kind of tired of hearing that little ditty. Dude, this town's tiny. Oh, they could have gotten separated so much. Beyond me. Oh, really? I don't think I've gotten that far. Hmm. I'm a fool. I can teleport. Even though it probably was close to the same distance. Oh, I see what you mean in that one place. Yeah, it was like, I mean, sure, that jazz track sounds fine, but it doesn't feel correct for that city, does it? Not for me. He's like, I didn't get any food for my thing. Well, they didn't have any food on them, brah.
It was the best pumpkin cookie ever.
Those green lip earrings are pretty awesome. They give them all to you separately too. It's not like it's gonna be in a thing. Sneaky Hollow. Oh yeah, they're gonna go back to that thing. I don't know if there's any extra stuff left to that. I mean, we have the fireworks or whatever, probably, right? Yeah, a bunch of magic prisms, a flying pumpkin. Oh, don't sell, stupid. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I think I even still have a bunch of these. Tabletop is cute. Is it not one of the ones from the past? Oh, usually they have the vendors here. I guess they went ahead and they were like, everybody always misses that one vendor. So they put her on the past. Is it new? Oh, and that's how you can go to Bukaki Manor. Ooh, Sneaky Hollow. That's the new one, huh? Oh no, they had this one last year, right? Are you sure this place looks familiar? Spooky. One of the other ones, it was kind of fun to play with because it literally made you like you could transform into all the other heroes, which I think is what's going on down here. So it was kind of funny, like, yeah, you see, here we go. Mikote, woman who shares her body with the soul of the ancient Magus. Ooh. Oh yeah, but it doesn't make any noise or anything like that. It was fun to do a bunch of the emotes and stuff with like characters that normally you don't get to see them emote in such a way. Ooh, pretty. I gotta go send the submarines out. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna log off. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. You're all the best. I will see you when I see you next. Who knows when that will be though. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.